where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant São Paulo in the southeast region of Brazil. Great to have you with us in this primetime battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Under the lights, we'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can tote it and carry it and make guys miss. But they're going to give us a fun old-school game on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, Mike, because, I mean, how many of these games have you and I done where we start out saying, all right, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, these two electric passing games, that's how these offenses are built. But now we have a little bit of a throwback, and for two teams that unapologetically say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position, we don't see that so often anymore. So for two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, I think it's kind of fun.
Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. Fifth season quarterback, but Greg just his second as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league They simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Philadelphia. Now Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's Jacobs, and he will score. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Packers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now Hurts going to call his own number.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Love to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
We'll go play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from South America and beautiful São Paulo after this. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Love, and that is incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They put Campbell in motion. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch, signal for, and make back onto the field. Love to throw it on 1st down. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Hurts. That one is caught by Campbell. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now he'll run it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. 1st and 10. Now Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Dobbs headed in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. This one is caught by Reed. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Third and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Automatic 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back in São Paulo after this. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Love saying, let's go, fellas. Got to get set. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This is taken in by Dobbs.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Love to throw. That one, take it in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
3rd and long for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The man in motion is Watson. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Jacobs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Back to throw is Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Love to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be third down. Dobbs headed in motion. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game.
They face second down and 7. They'll run the toss to Jacobs.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Covey now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. Go play action with Love. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Love. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That penalty is declined.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. In motion, Reed. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Huge catch and run. They finally get him down, but there's a flag. Not sure if this one's going to stand. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is caught. It's the former Colt Harris Campbell.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
Now he takes off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Roughing the kick. Defense.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Now Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Packers.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Now Love. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Packers set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
That one is caught by Campbell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That pass play good for 22. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here's Gainwell. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now it's Gainwell. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
That penalty is declined.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And what a response that is right there. I mean, you just gave up the lead on a field goal. But now you come around and you give your offense a huge boost. You gift them a short field. I mean, that's a return that will not go unnoticed in the building this week. I mean, that is a huge play.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. 1st down throw there is incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he is going to bring this one back A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Here we go. One final play. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Love to throw it on 1st down. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil as we say so long from São Paulo.